I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion. I am sticking out my arm and I am taking the infusion. I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion. I am sticking out my arm and I am taking the infusion.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do rule well with the correct doctrines of the heavenly scriptures. Peace and salutations also to your hopeful elect Akim, scattered throughout the four winds of the earth, is preaching his word in all sincerity and in faith. All right, and you few sincere Akwaf, our sisters that come across these videos as well, Shalom. All right, real quick, I'm on my lunch break here at the plantation. All right, and I thought to do this quick exhortation. Lord willing, is edifying to you, hopefully elect out there. All right, and pretty much, man, just stemming off the video clip that you just seen. All right, in which you had an Eve. All right, pretty much just saying she ain't gonna worry about the ingredients and the infusion from what she called it, but we know what she's talking about. She's talking about the jab or the V. Okay, and she ain't looking up all the ingredients. She ain't worried about it. And pretty much, this is the same sentiment, right, that's shared amongst the majority of our people, man. All right, primarily, the so-called black woman, Eve, okay, who's being used, as a pawn in the scheme of Esau, man. Okay, like Eve and the serpent back in the garden, man. Okay, that relationship is still alive and well to this very day. Okay, and they're gonna lead a lot of people down that path of destruction, man. Okay, Esau, we see it. 2 Corinthians 2:11. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Okay, but they want to put you to sleep and make you ignorant, man. And you got a lot of people that's gonna be like, well, since the Eve said it, since the so-called black woman said it, just take it. But that's Jake, man. That's Jake for you, man. Don't look at no facts. Don't do no research on anything. Okay, speaking of the 2/3, man, the 1/3, hopeful elect. Okay, we do the research. But anywho, man, just a few precepts came to mind as I watched this clip. I'm just gonna get right to it. All right, here we go. All right, this is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and 6. It says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." Okay, my people, which that's a possessive pronoun. All right, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, okay, are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Okay, and what's the saying in the world? All right, and that knowledge is power. Which that's the universal thing, man. Knowledge is power. All right, and without knowledge, all right, you can't obtain power, man. And that's the reason why 2/3 is been destroyed and is going to continue to be destroyed, man. Okay, for that lack of knowledge. All right, here it is. You got the prophets and elders out here, trying to wake our people up. All right, but they don't adhere to it, man. Okay, this is because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Okay, it ain't because the knowledge ain't available. Okay, is that Jake don't want to do the research, man. Don't want the knowledge. All right, don't want to soak it in. All right, and you just heard her, pretty much just say, well, she ain't finna look up no ingredients. She ain't worried about nothing. I'm just gonna take it. All right, but then you're gonna be sadly mistaken, man, when you see the results of that, man. Okay, and furthermore, I want to look up a few definitions as well. All right, because it's a word for this, man. Matter of fact, let me see. 1 second. All right, this the word right here I was looking for. It's called cognitive dissonance. Okay, and it says the state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change. Okay, in other words, Jake don't want to hear the truth because it's going to force them to have to change certain things, that they're not used to. All right. They're gonna lose certain comforts, all right, of mind, not knowing. People say, well, it's better not to know. What I don't know can't hurt me. Okay, but in this case, all right, we're taking that jab. What you don't know can and will be detrimental, all right, to your overall well-being, man. Okay, and we trying to prevent you from falling off that ditch, or falling into that ditch, man. I'm trying to pull you out of the fire, man, by telling you the truth, and really it's the spirit of the Lord, but hey, our people just reject it, all right? They don't want to change. They have rejected knowledge, all right? And let me get the other term. Let me see. All right, because this is another thing they say in the world right here. Ignorance is bliss, all right? It says right here, if you don't know about something, you don't worry about it, you see? And that's what Jake want to feel comfortable in society, man. Okay, they don't want to have no worries. Okay, they didn't fall asleep, here in Babylon, man. Only the elect is waking up, all right, and we comfortable with the discomfort, okay, of knowing what's about to happen. Okay, because in that knowing, okay, we also know that the Lord is going to protect us in it, man. Okay, there's a light at the end of the dark tunnel that we heading into, man. All right, so Jake just got in their mind, man. Hey, ignorance is bliss, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let's just look at the word ignorance. Ignorance, it says lack of knowledge or information. You see, Jake lacked the knowledge and information, all right, as it pertains to this V, all right, this jab, when all the knowledge and information is there. So when it's come down upon them, okay, there is no excuse, man. They can't say, oh, well, they didn't know, all right? And that's going to be one of the most, thing that's going to torment the mind, man, all right, because they ain't going to know they're going to reflect on what was already told them, all right, but by then it's going to be too late, okay? So going back to the precept, and really could just use this one precept, but it's some more though. Let's read it again. Hosea 4:6. It says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, seeing that thou shalt be no priest unto me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children." Okay, and 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man, we all at one point forgot the law of the Heavenly Father, man. We just doing whatever we wanted to, all right. But us at the hope for the elect, when we came to the truth, all right, we have to keep the law to the best of our ability, man. Okay, so we acknowledge the law, okay, and we turn it back to Heavenly Father in hopes that He'll be appeased at our well-doing, man. All right, but 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man, they're gonna be destroyed, man, because they didn't want to take that knowledge, man, because they rejected it. Okay, in fact, let me get Amos, the 9th chapter. All right. Amos 9:10, it says, "All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say this evil shall not overtake nor prevent us," man. Okay, 2/3, all right, is going to die by that sword, which we know, all right, you should already know what that sword is, man, pursuant to Psalms, the 17th chapter. All right, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, it's a sword on the left-hand side of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, and the Lord is going to send him out to execute judgment upon 2/3 of the nation, man, because they not adhering to the truth, okay? And part of that sword, man, is his pestilence, man, that he's spreading via this jab, okay? We already know, man, it's a certain process that they doing gradually, all right? Because you got to take several jabs, all right? And then they can crank that 5G up and turn you into a damn zombie. You see, that's the reason why they got it on the CDC website, preparation for a zombie apocalypse, man. Okay, and I may, do a separate lesson as it pertains to that, but, it goes to show you right there, all right? So, they think this evil shall not overtake them or prevent them, man. The evil of what? Rejecting the law, rejecting the laws of their power, man, of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, all right? Because, little do they know, we have made an agreement with Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, and we have to keep it, all right, to the best of our ability, man. Now we know ultimately, you know, you covered in Yahweh Shai, all right, the Son, all right, but still you got to keep that law, man, all right. So let me see. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish." Okay, foolish mean, you know, ignorant. You know, it says they have not known me. They are sottish children. They have none understanding. You see, they are sottish children. They have none understanding. Let's look at this word sottish real quick. You know, let's get the Google definition. All right, it says sottish, resembling a sot, drunken, also stupid. You know, pretty much, man, it means stupid. Okay, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're willfully ignorant of you know of the knowledge of Yahweh Shai Shai and what's going on in the world and the prophecies. Okay, and it's just stupid. You see, plain and simple. Let's go back. It says, "For my people," verse 22 again, it says, "For my people are foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." You see, Jay got all the knowledge of evil doing, okay? How to you know, sell drugs, you know, how to get the bag, you know, how to be scam artists, you know, with all these different schemes and plots, you know, how to rob, you know, how to set traps with each other, you know, but to do good, all right, and it's truth, you know, and do righteousness, they don't have no knowledge of that, man. They reject the knowledge, okay, and that knowledge, you know, that they rejected, man, has the power to bring them salvation, man, okay, and you know they willfully ignorant of that. Matter of fact, that's the last precept I want to get to. You know what? I had another precept in mind, but you know, I'm just gonna end it off on this one. It's Isaiah 33:6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." Okay, not ignorance and folly, man. Okay, wisdom and knowledge, man. Wisdom and knowledge of what? Okay, of Yahweh Shai Shai, man. This is the ultimate knowledge of the universe, man. Of the, you know, of the world, the earth, and of the universe, man. You know, all these different colleges and courses that one can take, you know, cannot be compared to what's contained in the scriptures, man. The knowledge of the scriptures, you know, that's the reason why the scriptures say the making of books there is no end, you know, but it say none shall want her mate. You know, I could get that precept, but you know, roughly paraphrase it, man. None shall want her mate. You know, the scriptures. All right, this top notch knowledge. Okay, and this was what keeping us stable minded as of right now. All right, in the time to come, man. Okay, Lord willing, you know, we hold fast what we have, you know, to the end, you know. So it says, verse 6 again, it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." Okay, and strength of salvation. Okay, this is the strength of salvation. All right, we know that ultimately, okay, through calling on the Lord, you know, and having knowledge of his omnipotent power, all right, and that he controls both sides, and he's controlling this devil Esau, okay, and you know, he can't do nothing that, you know, the Most High don't allow him to do, okay, and knowing that, you know, we are comfortable, we stable minded, knowing, having that knowledge of that, man, okay, because we know that if we doing righteousness, you know, Lord willing, he'll protect us, man, you know, and then whatever situation we placed in is just because the Lord wants us there, you know, for either a miraculous deliverance or for, you know, testimony against this wicked world. Either way, you know, whether we live or die, you know, we Yahweh Shai's, man. Yahweh Shai's. Okay? So, you know, that's the strength of our salvation, man, is wisdom and knowledge. Okay? It says the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay? And that's also, you know, we storing up our treasures in heaven by fearing the Lord, man. All right? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, pursuant to Proverbs 9-10. Okay? So, you know, and 2/3 of the nation, man, they don't fear the Lord. Okay, it tells you that in Proverbs, I believe the first chapter, verse 26, I believe, you know, because they chose not to fear the Lord, you know, they're gonna pretty much be in a bad state, you know, pitiful state in this time to come, you know. So yeah, you know, that's you know, pretty much the point that I wanted to make, you know, because Jake just rejected knowledge, man. But hey, we trying to get the knowledge, and it's top notch knowledge, all right. and it's going to lead to our salvation. So, with that being said, I'm going to close it out on that note. And, Lord willing, it's edifying to you hopeful elect out there. Until next time I say shalom.